Good afternoon, everybody. This is Cliff London from Cliff London Uncensored. Just a quick video here. I was going to kind of leave this topic alone because I already know the truth, but I have to say something about it anyways. And I'm going to say that, I've never been a fan of the New England Patriots, but I've always been a fan of Tom Brady. And I don't know if any of you out there care about sports or care about the Super Bowl, but if you don't know who Tom Brady is, trust me, he is a rare individual. I believe that he is a wonderful human being. And I'm sure that his teammates and the people that know him personally will attest to those things. And me being a fan of his pretty much since he won his first Super Bowl. I've watched the man in hours of interviews and documentaries, and I just don't see it. But there seems to be this thing today in this culture, in this political climate, that I have noticed popping up, where if you can't win, pull out the race card. It kind of happened with that guy. I can't remember his name, but I think he was on the Browns when he, it wasn't exactly the same situation, but he went overboard and swung a helmet at the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, and he took it to another level when swinging the helmet. And later on, he tried to justify saying that guy called him the N-word. And now, I don't know if any of you watched the Super Bowl, but there was a moment where, there was just honest trash talk going on. And basically Tom Brady said, "Oh, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you," meaning because Tyrann Mathieu said something to him. So Tom Brady said, you can see him out, said, "Oh, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you." Very next play, Antonio Brown put a move on his little thuggy self and got a touchdown. Okay? And the next thing you know, he runs back over to Tyrann Mathieu and says something. Now, Tyrann Mathieu puts out this tweet talking about, he called me something, but I ain't going to repeat it. And then it came out that, well, we're going to see about that once the final product comes out, because Tom Brady was mic'd up the whole time. So this little shit deletes the tweet. To me, he knew that he was going to be found out to be an ass and a liar, another Smolletter, Tyrann Smollett Mathias, or whatever the fuck his name is. And he deleted it. Now, what's really disturbing about this is that this shit should not be the norm. And I just have to say to any black person that does this or has ever done this, and yet you sit up there and talk about equality, you're just making yourselves little fucking bitches. You can't legislate equality. You can't legislate respect. You can't do those things. But what you can do socially is be men of honor. It's not a bad accomplishment, and it's definitely not something to be ashamed of losing to the greatest quarterback that's ever played the game. Not to let alone you repeat it, but when you lose with honor, like a true warrior does, it makes people respect you. But of all things, it is of low character, it is bad taste, and it's downright makes you a pussy that when you lose a sporting event, or when you lose anything, to blame it on, oh, he won because I was black. Or you want to drag the man's name through the dirt and piss on his reputation. And his kids have to go to school and hear that their dad's a racist because he had a hat that he'd gotten from some sort of fundraiser in his locker 5 years ago, which he's apparently been friends with Trump for 15 years, and he didn't have a problem with it then. It was only Now, see, you can't pick and choose and cherry pick this shit for your benefit when it's convenient for you. You demean whatever the fuck it thinks you're fighting for. That's another video. But for this video, it's about the gloriousness, the awesomeness, the sheer grit and determination and the inspiration of Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. He is a fucking samurai out there. He is 43 years old, and in his very first season with a new team, no dress rehearsal, no tech rehearsal, okay? And to go out there and just give Shakespearean level football version performances. And he just happens to be a very, very nice man. There's a little interview with his son, and a reporter's asking him something, and his son makes the comment. He says, "Oh, they're also known as the haters." And Tom Brady looks at his child and says, "And what do we do about the haters?" And the son kind of was looking at him like, he didn't know, and he goes, "We love them because we never hate back." Now I'm willing to bet that I wonder what Tyrann Mathieu's parents say to him or said to him. I don't know, but his values are fucked up somewhere because he thinks it's okay to pull out something very serious like that when you lose a game or when you got beat. You got beat by an older guy that it just come out of retirement and is crazy to boot. You couldn't handle it, so you tried to say that man called you the N-word. You're weak. I still like the Chiefs, but his actions were weak. Tom Brady's the GOAT. TB12. Deal with it. You should be ashamed of yourself for even bringing out that bullshit race card. Because you know what? Even if he did say that, you still got to block, you still got to tackle, and you still got beat. Grow up. Grow a pair. Get some honor somehow. I'm out. Remember, everybody, there is no fate but what we make for ourselves. This is Cliff London Uncensored. Have a good day. It's my last day of work before I go on leave, so you'll be seeing a lot more of me. Peace.